The Panoramic Interpretation of an Ideal Life. Xiefeng. April 2, 2022. From birth to death, what is the best way to live one's life? Birth, 3 years old, being accompanied by the mother, since having a mother's company is the safest, warmest, and most comfortable life during infancy. 4 to 6 years old, being accompanied by friends of the same age to live a collective life, supplemented by the guidance of a caring aunt. The whole process is mainly about games and entertainment. 7 to 12 years old, eating together, living together, and going to school together with friends of the same age, learning the knowledge of life, the relationship between man and nature, and properly participating in the labor of all aspects of life, cultivating the ability to live independently, being taught by teachers. There should be more female teachers than male teachers. 13 to 18 years old, should keep on living a collective life, mainly learning science skills, along with music, dance, art and gymnastics, etc., supplemented by the physiology of puberty and the knowledge of health. Allow them to fall in love freely. Those who are tall and mature early, are encouraged to try to have sex. Let them be full of longing for life, full of reverence for life, and full of enthusiasm for life. During this period, they should be guided at least by sage-level adults, preferably celestial guides, and there should be more male than female. It is strictly forbidden for an ignorant person, the laity, and mortals to enter the sphere of adolescent children's lives. 19 to 22 years old, living in a semi-collective life, eating together, but no longer living together. They should carry out high-intensity training in groups according to their different hobbies and specialties. Reading extensively, practicing a lot, letting their intelligence explode, and letting them solve all the problems that arise in their lives. Let them understand and master all the historical knowledge and the scientific frontier of knowledge accumulated by human beings. Encourage adventure, uniqueness, completely let go of their sex lives, let them fully experience the beauty of sex. 23 to 28 years old, this is a period of burning passion, a period full of vitality and creativity. Education and guidance should be stopped to allow everyone to create and live according to their love, giving them maximum freedom to do what they want. Don't interfere with them, don't preach morals, just let their nature fully bloom. During this period, each person should have at least 1 or 2 children. 29 to 46 years old, are ripe peaches, the most vigorous time, the most creative season. They should maximize the creation of material wealth and spiritual wealth in their respective positions and fields and create the living environment they want the most. 47 to 60 years old, having accumulated a wealth of life experience, tasted the ups and downs of life, this is the stage of transcendence and the sublimation of life, to fully create spiritual wealth and soul wealth, to become a teacher for children and a role model for young people, to create the most ideal humanistic environment. 61 to 70 years old, mature and fruitful years. They should live like saints, with a benevolent and kind countenance, being calm and steady, like Mount Tai. Be loved by children, consulted by young people, respected by middle-aged people. They are the ballast stone in collective life, the lights in the night. 70 to 120 years old, living a leisurely life, enjoying their carefree and happy old age. The 8 crises of life. There is no maternal love in infancy. A childhood without playmates and a lack of play. There is no education in the knowledge of life in a juvenile. There is no school and sweet love in adolescence. Having no faith and only rushing about and working for food, clothing, housing, and transportation at a young age. In middle age, being tortured by family conflicts and suppressed by the anxiety of survival. In elderly age, being afflicted with illness and having no one around to take care of them. In old age, living a lonely life and being unaccompanied till death. The above 8 major crises in life are perfectly eliminated and resolved in the second home of Lifechanyuan. Therefore, the production and living mode of the second home is the most ideal way of life for human beings.